big celebrities, Lizzo and Cardi B. I'm not sure it gets any bigger than that,
right.
Actually, are making headlines today. First, Lizzo, whose real name is Melissa Jefferson, is being sued by 3 former dancers for sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment.
The civil suit was filed yesterday in Los Angeles County Superior Court. The accusers claim that Lizzo pressured one of them to engage with nude performers at a club in Amsterdam and shamed another dancer for her weight gain before firing her. The suit also alleges racial harassment, disability discrimination, assault, and false imprisonment.
Now, they are seeking unspecified damages from Lizzo, her production company, Big Girl Productions, Big Touring Incorporated, and Shirlene Quigley. Now, she's the captain of the performers' dance team. Now, representatives for Lizzo have not responded to the lawsuit as of yet.
And now to rapper Cardi B. Police in Las Vegas are investigating a complaint from a concert goer that she was struck by a microphone thrown from the stage last Saturday. Police did not mention Cardi B in the report, but here's a look at the incident.
You could see something being thrown on her. So this reportedly happened after that fan threw water on the performer. There are reports that Cardi B and her DJ had asked the crowd to splash water on her because of the heat. Well, so far, no arrests have been made in that case.
And let's note, this is not the only mic throwing accident involving the rapper. Another one was caught on video that same day at a nightclub.
Cardi. Fans say Cardi B was getting frustrated with the DJ after he kept cutting off her songs and tossed her mic at him before she walked off the stage. Anger issues, anyone?
Well, I also don't think that was the mic toss. It looked like a throw, to your point.
It was a throw.
Perhaps.
But again, the DJ was cutting off her songs. So.
Well, you know, I think, again, the anger issue might be ripe to discuss. But joining us, the attorney representing Lizzo's former dancers, Neama Rahmani. And amazing. Neama Rahmani, you're on with us all the time, and now we get to have you on for this particular case. Also still with us, criminal defense attorney, former district attorney Matthew Mangino. Neama, we have to start with you. Tell us what you can about this lawsuit that has been filed, and you represent these 3 dancers.
Judge Ashley, I do, and I'm privileged to do so. I mean, you really can't believe it unless you read the allegations in the complaint. I know it's long, but you're talking sexual harassment, racial discrimination, allegations of religious discrimination, and medical condition discrimination. You know, Lizzo is someone who is alleged to have created a toxic, sexually charged work environment, you know, asking her employees to go to essentially nude sex shows where, you know, they're participating in sexual acts. Some of it's not safe for TV, but you got to read the complaint. It's involved sex objects and fruit in sexual orifices, and this is something that Lizzo and her management team is alleged to have participated in directly. So we're happy to represent these clients, bring these allegations to light, and we're looking forward to our day in court.
You know, Neema, I have to ask you, because as I read through it, and I did read it, and I was shocked by something. Lizzo is this body positive person. Apparently she was shaming someone for gaining some weight.
Shaming.
It just, that alone, not to even mention the stuff you were talking about with the sexual harassment and whatnot. But there are a couple of times there where it says like folks were forced to do things. I didn't read anything about any physical contacts when they say forced. Are you comfortable saying forced? I mean, from what I read, you know, these people are in a position where it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and they get put in a position where they have to make a choice. It's still their choice, but your thoughts on that?
Well, Michael, the reason these laws exist and they're on the books is because the employees can't say no. I mean, there's a reason that sexual harassment, there's a presumption that it's unwelcome. So let's say I were a creepy boss and I ask one of my employees out on a date. they can say no and potentially risk being fired, or they can be put in a position where they feel compelled to say yes. And that's exactly what happened here. There's this disparity in power. So that's why these laws are on the books. And frankly, when you are a plus size woman of color, like my clients are, and you participate in a reality show for the opportunity to be one of Lizzo's dancers, there's not a lot of opportunities for these types of women in Hollywood. You get your dream job. It's someone that you respect, someone that you adore. And for them to treat you like that and discriminate you based on your weight after you tell Lizzo directly that you have an eating disorder, that you have anxiety, that you have depression, you have mental health issues, and you're fired a short time thereafter, Michael, that's not consensual and that's unlawful.
All right, Matthew, let's bring you into the conversation about something Neama just said, the respect and adore. So many girls all over the world adore.
It's a role model.
A role model Lizzo is because of the positivity about your body. But let's bring Cardi into the conversation because, again, that's someone people all over the world admire, watch, love, and yet twice she did not toss, in my opinion, that microphone. She hauled it. Tell me your thoughts about both of these big-name singers.
Well, first, Cardi B, I mean, you know, I can understand some of the concern among entertainers because, you know, she's not the first person, entertainer, to be something thrown at them or thrown on them during the course of a concert. I mean, some of these situations have caused injury to the entertainer. So, I mean, there's a concern, and I understand, you know, that you're worried that someone could harm you while you're on stage. I mean, here's a drink, she's frustrated, she throws the mic, but we learned that that's not the only time she's thrown the mic, and she seems to have a pretty good arm, and she's not tossing that thing, she's firing it, and that can harm people. So, you know, it's on the one hand to say, I'm worried about being harmed myself, and then putting your audience in jeopardy is a completely different situation.
Yeah, now Neama, you know, the thing that Matthew was talking about is BB Rexa. She was on stage, had a phone thrown at her, had some serious injuries. I read that Drake had a phone thrown at him. He wasn't injured. Pink had something thrown at her. I think it was someone's ashes. I think this is the BB Rexa. She literally went down and had a terrible bruise on her face. So we know that that's a threat here. And certainly if someone throws liquid on you, it could be anything.
Yeah.
So, you know, it wasn't probably a great idea for her to ask to have water thrown on her in the first place. But I think that part of the show had ended. This person threw it on her. What do you foresee for someone like Cardi B? Clearly, it's kind of on brand, so I don't know how much it hurts her, but there could be criminal charges here, don't you think?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, you're talking about water being thrown on her. Was it consensual? Did she ask for it? And then for her to throw a mic, you know, if you're just looking at a pure legal argument here, was it self-defense? Was it reasonable? Certainly not anything serious. It's not going to be a felony. It's not going to be a deadly weapon. But it may be misdemeanor battery. You have a complainant there who's already gone to Las Vegas PD, filed that police report. So it's a question of, you know, is the district attorney there going to do anything about it in Clark County, or is this going to be a declined prosecution?
Well, I'll tell you this. One thing I noticed is you have Cardi B with 2 incidents in that same day, and then you have 3 clients that you represent making allegations. It makes a big difference, in my opinion, when you have more than one instance of